Kaboom! Teach them! Always make sure the message reach them!
Live from Kingston, Jamaica, broadcasting around the world. You're watching the Teach Dim YouTube show. Intellectual, yet stimulating. Fair, frank, and factual. And now,
Broadcasting live.
We will broadcast
live. This is Extra Class, streaming to the world and beyond.
Hey, let's go.
You know, it's Teach Them, the #1 intellectual blogging panel on the YouTube channel.
Good night, everyone. Let me know if you are hearing me clearly. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly. If you're seeing and hearing me clearly, welcome to my first live stream in eons. You understand? Happy New Year. Yeah, it's been that long. But we're there. I've been wanting to stream. I've been feeling the vibes to stream. Then me get busy, me get tired, me get caught up doing many different things. But we're not gone now. We're there, see you, yeah? You understand? So big up to the ones, I need some more volume in my headphone. Mic, okay. So I can get some more volume in my headphone, yeah? So, audio check 1. Yeah, man. So let me know if you don't hear me properly and these things. You see me? So we're there, peeps. Big up on yourself. I think the stream is also going out simultaneously to Facebook and Twitter. So I kind of test something in the interim. You know what I think? We always try to make the thing better. You see me? So we're there. So I can find the comment. I not to order something at work again. Some people. Sizzler fan, big up yourself, Empress. Big up to the people over there. Andrew Ramos. You understand? Marvin Chill and all the people them. Top Max. Sis, Rosie, what go on? Yeah, man, teach them. My nice, clean bro. Good night to you. Hey, you know we're there up on the gully side. You understand? So big up to the ones them. I miss the eyes them. You understand what I say? And thing, but you know the thing go more time. Blank story shot. So tonight is not even a scripted thing. I just do want, decompress and just hold a vibe and tell my mind about some things and assess and analyze a few things and them something. So I don't really nothing serious, you understand? So I'm here alone tonight. I don't know Scotty there. She are one big woman. You understand? I feel like say is a eater. You understand? I don't know really what go on with it both so. So big up to the ones them there. Long time I don't see the eye them. I trust that 2022 treated you well, and for 2023 you will achieve all your dreams, your aspirations, your goals. You understand what I say? And them something there. And you see me? Make some money. We're hard working, so not funny. You see me? Yeah, man, give thanks. So we're there. A number of things has happened, both money. A number of things has happened since we last did this, since a myriad of things. But hey, Jamaica always I keep them saying, and a shower of rain never the far. You understand what I say? You see me? 1989, yeah man, big up yourself man, give thanks. See me, Maurice Green, blessings family. Yes, so a whole heap of little things. You understand? Some little things where them fly over some people head, and then some big things will just drop on your head and you can't miss it. Zine, there has been a lot of talk surrounding constitutional reform and trying to strike out and renew and modify and update and modernize some of the antiquated rulery. You ask me come on, you can't give me a little chance to say clean. You understand what I mean? You give me a little chance to say clean, man. Seeing the antiquated, archaic, medieval, nonsensical laws that exist in many instances. Many people have been decrying for a long time the situation surrounding judges slapping convicted men on their wrists and all sort of something in relation to gun crimes, to murders, to possession and all of these things. Many people have been having discourse publicly and privately about the situation surrounding bail where men who have been repeat offenders, murders, rape, all sort of things are granted bail. There has also been discussion about Jamaica becoming a republic and moving away from the monarch. Also, recently, there was conversation in Parliament by the Justice Minister that steps are being taken to move to 40 years. I think the starting point for murder convicts sentencing, and you know, with anything in this life, there will be people for and against. You understand? But what I don't like is when, and it's okay for us to have divergent views and different viewpoints. Zane, Michael saying free, and different viewpoints. But oftentimes in Jamaica, most things tend to eventually become political footballs. You understand? And instead of we address the issues at hand and try to find solutions for the people who suffer most, we turn it into a political merry-go-round and charade. You understand? I appreciate that. Right now, the SSL thing is now more of a political thing than actually trying to find some solutions and redress for the over 40 clients of SSL who has been fleeced of their monies, including the legendary UC in St. Leopold. We soon get round to that. You understand? Because mankind very unkind. You see me? So, a whole heap of little things are going on. The Firearms Act was passed. That is now law. And based on the law, it says that if you are held with, tried and found guilty of illegal possession of firearm, the minimum sentence you can get is 15 years, automatically. You understand? I don't know how the plea bargaining arrangement now will go work into that, because you know when a man plead guilty, it is viewed that they did not waste the time of the court, and especially if you plead guilty at the first time of asking, the first opportunity you get, there is I think 30% reduction in sentence. A whole heap of little dynamics and them something. So I don't think anybody has been tried and convicted using the new Firearms Act yet. I know that over 100 people have so far been arrested and charged since the act has become law, or the bill has become law, but I don't know that any of these men have been convicted as yet. So we watch and see. And we know that the court of law and the court of public opinion are two different courts. So sometimes, we think the thing should end go, that is not how it works under the law, so to speak. You understand? So I will leave a little and these things. So we watch and see. You understand? I am learning. I mean, I may not be streaming, but I try to keep, abreast of what is going on, and so I can keep myself informed, because when I really do the speculation thing and the falsification of information and all these things. DeAndre, big up yourself, Richie Griffiths, all of the people that we are rolling, Jonah, manners, all of the ones that we have for a long while. Arthur Love said we. Where there you see him, you understand me? I said, no change of the teacher, so I see him one. You see me? So, the Firearms Act, as I said, and again, as a people, we have this tendency to criticize openly. You understand? And I am not of the view that we should be praising politicians for doing their jobs. But the truth is that the Firearms Act needed modernization. The new Road Traffic Act comes into effect tomorrow, and we're seeing the chaos surrounding that. We are seeing, if you watch the news, conventional media, and probably social media still, we don't really watch neither. So, you understand what I mean? We just work with what we see this and keep it moving. That the chaos surrounding the clearance of outstanding traffic ticket, people trying to beat tomorrow's implementation of the new Road Traffic Act, and people have a lot of things to say again. I mean, fine, it is okay. We are entitled to express ourselves, but as far as I know, when you get a ticket, you see, you get 21 days to pay the ticket. Or if you don't want to do that, I think you go to court and you and the judge work it out and the judge decide the best course of action. See? So everybody who in them lines and now, and we need to call a spade. One of the things in this country, we love to apologize and find excuse for everything and every nonsense. See? If the rule of law says when you get a traffic ticket, see, there is a 21-day period for you to pay a same ticket. If you did pay a same ticket within said 21 days, you only have in a son in a long line, a traffic court and all sort of sitting now and complaining, you know. See? And the next, so that's one side of the coin. You understand? Because you know when we attack, we split the thing down the middle. Next thing is that the system is crap, because how can a man have 40 odd, 50 odd, 100 odd, 200 odd tickets? How can a man have $700,000 worth of ticket and him still a drive on the road? Let me not get that. Zane, you stop a man for give him a ticket. You run him license through the system, and if he pop up and show say, yo, this man have 10 outstanding ticket. So him not forget the 11th one. Him vehicle need for seize and him go start out himself. So citizens are to take some blame and the government for take some blame. You understand what I say? How can a man have, me say man pan news since night, I say him have 40 ticket and him think the system unfair and him a beg more chance. You understand what I say? So we have to call the thing how it is. It can't be okay, it is always government wrong or it's always citizen wrong. If the citizens them wrong, and when the government wrong, them wrong. The whole way wrong a lot of times. Zine, if you get 20, and as Jamaicans again, and tonight I'm not come for work up myself, and I just come for just what I vibes. I'm not really come for work up myself tonight. This is my first day back on the job. You understand? Look, we all have to take some responsibility. We can't keep Sizzler fan, people have more than you have man, we have 100 ticket, man. That 40 ticket, a little bit of ticket to what some man have. See? That is how the system crazy. You understand? So the politicians, the legislators, the law enforcement officials, as well as the citizens are all to be blamed. You can't have a man with 40 outstanding ticket and him still a drive and have the nerve to come and complain and say this and that. That can't work. You understand what I say? That can't work, Rasta. And you keep, well, I mean, I know. Say if I know one thing is the next. You see me? So one side we have citizens and always stay as Jamaicans, Zane, and apart from the facts that we don't like hear the truth. And normally when people tell with the truth, well, everybody like hear the truth when it affect our next man. Or when you tell him the truth, him not like hear that. Watch out. We have a tendency where if we get 1 year for treat with something, we wait until the week before that thing they do before we deal with it. And we have 1 year in a family. 1 year we have, you know. But then now we have this next thing about we where we like excitement and we like crowd. Anyway, excitement and crowd that we need for that. We have, and hypothetically speaking, we're not about us, nothing in particular, it's just general and just my observation. See? We get 1 year for do something. 12 months, you know. And it is the week before that thing end, or the period that we get end, everybody pack up the place and say, yo, the place full. But if everybody did go in a timely manner, then the place will not pack up and everybody get 1 year. We love nice and we love crowd and we like to be seen and we love excitement. And then we turn around, the system. The system is a mess, yes. But sometimes we create further mess upon the mess where exists already. The system not perfect. You understand? Far from. That is the honest reality. But also we as people add to the foolishness majority of the time. You understand what I say? We always wait until the appointed time if we go do things, then we complain. And then we see camera, we get very irate. You understand what I say? Father God in Liverpool, blessings family. You see? But we love excitement, man, and we love to be seen, and we love to be heard. When we can go about, we think, like me not like crowd. In general, I don't like crowd. Me not like excitement. Me not like noise on my ears. You understand? Me can't bother with talking on my ears neither. Zine? But I guess, man, everybody still like me. Like, I genuinely don't like crowds. You understand me? I say, me not like, no. You see me? But some of us live for that. And then we turn around and blame the system. Many times we are also part of these problems affecting said system. Zine? And yes, the system need for purge, and the system need for clean up, and the system need for rearrange and all sorts of things. But we as a people to need to take some risk. And tonight is about responsibility. You see, tonight is about responsibility. That is the unwritten theme for tonight. Personal responsibility. So the traffic system, I see man in a line, a cuss and a push down people and I don't even know Rasta. And as far as I know, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. When you are stopped and given a ticket by a police officer, you have 21 days to go to the tax office to pay that ticket. Yeah? So, when did your responsibility to pay the ticket go through the window? Or if you are so aggrieved and you feel like you were wrongly ticketed, you have the opportunity to take it to the courts. When did we throw that through the window? So now, we sit down, we complain, we fuss, we fight until the appointed time. Then everybody run to the same place now to do the same thing where everybody did have what all long to do. And now we are complaining to the system, this and the system that. If everybody rush the system one time, then the system will go choke and collapse. That a common sense. You understand what I say? When we are going to take some responsibility for them things here. And somehow we put on social media where, and the next thing, again, in 2023, I am not a vlogger. You understand? Don't disrespect the teacher. I don't vlog. I create content. I am a content creator. We think look a bit more advanced than the vlogging something. But many of us on social media, the quote-unquote vloggers among us, take these things and they spin it and then twist it. And some people are so gullible. And because I'm going to say what them want to hear, them now sit down and think whether that thing makes sense or not. You know. Oh, you must say what I want to hear. I'm done this. Yeah, man, them man you fight the system. Fight with the system. Now for the man, them help perpetrate and perpetuate crap about you. Only if you talk the truth and tell him and them. You understand what I say? And stop support foolishness too. Personal responsibility. A lot of the ills in society are created by citizens. We have given away our responsibility of self-thinking. We have make some man think for it. You know, so me listen to G this man and the G said this and you know, say I true. The G, where the hell your brain there? You ain't getting a brain run at one part, run at one time. Eh? How come this man, many people here in front of me don't know me personally. I would hate to think that you sit down and take everything with me say as gospel. I would, even though I know that I have a responsibility to always share the information in its natural, factual state. But me would hate for everything when me say, only sit down and take as gospel. I would be very disappointed. As an educator, I would be very disappointed to know that people who me tell things just take it as gospel. Them not try to challenge nothing. Them not try to add to it. Them not try to seek new information. You just lap up everything. Personal responsibility. Stop make people think for you. Oh, me say me they are calm tonight, don't. Me I try. You understand? Me I work on it like. You see me? Just bear with me. Me not trouble you. You see me? You see me? Hold on there. Right. So, stop making people think for no, man. It is okay to hear people's viewpoints and opinions and issues. Nothing wrong with that. But not because X say it or Y. Because the truth is, everybody have an agenda. Every single person in this world will share them views and them opinions. Them have them own agenda. Is their agenda to just share the information as exists, vanilla information, or them go add little nutmeg and vanilla and not vanilla. You understand? Some other little thing, some other spice. You understand? Two thing. You see it? What is it? Many of us have willed our thought process to some people. Come on, man. Take some responsibility. You understand me? I say, I can tell you something. DeAndre Small, for example. Enough things me say DeAndre and I agree with me, but I like that. You understand me? I say, because the man I think for himself. Not because Teeth say, yo, the thing red means say red. Me not really colorblind still. More time I red like. You understand? But then you have different shade of red and the man can say, oh, you know, it's bright red as Teeth say, you know. You know, I kind of look a pinkish. I look a burgundy like. You understand? Think for yourself, you know me. Me at 2023, you know. You can't be same people them last year, this year, and then sitting, you know. You understand? Cause yeah, you know what I think of. But that me I talk about. So I could continue now. You can't get 21 days to pay a traffic ticket, and then you accumulate 10, 30, 40 tickets because the system slack. You see the whole away a problem about it, you know. We get the ticket. Then if you feel like you know if you get the ticket, go court. If you feel like, say, okay, you accept a ticket, you get 21 days to go pay. How come you have 10, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 tickets? And then you come and talk about, say, you want clean slate and amnesty and we want, what you mean? Like, go pay the ticket. If everybody did pay them ticket in a timely manner, the chaos that is we are seeing for the past 2 days would not be. You understand? Whilst the system needs improvement, if everybody rush the system same time, the system, there will be a bottleneck and the system will go choke. That is a simple mathematical equation that not hard than that to add up. Then we are going to blame everybody else except ourselves. Personal responsibility. See, I don't even know. But next thing, so we are saying, whilst it is easy to criticize government, Zane, we find it very hard to say, okay, that makes sense. Some things go on. There has been no political administration in Jamaica's history that has been all bad. Let me put it that way. Whether PNP, JLP, whenever, wherever, there has been no political administration that has in them term not do one good for the country. None. That is the reality. So I could put that out there. Then, however, since our independence, political independence, all political administrations has failed the country miserably. Jamaica should be far more advanced in every aspect of our country's living and development than we are. We should be far more advanced economically. Zane, and we go back to Singapore when Lee Kuan Yew come here in the early times when Jamaica's economy was outpacing Singapore's leaps and bounds. He was so impressed. He modeled the Singaporean economy of Jamaica's. Yes, them implement some austere measures and people ban them belly and suck salt through on a spoon, and now Singapore is one of the wealthiest nations in the world. We could have been Singapore, but now many of us very poor. Instead of being Singapore, yo, that bad, you know. You understand? Oh, no, don't thief that, you know. Nobody thief it. You understand? But instead of being Singapore, we are now singing that we're poor. Bamba, yo, watch it. But what I say is that socially crazy about it. The social decay in this country is palpable. You can't touch it. You can't feel it. You understand? Nudity and crap is the order of the day. The new norm. You see me? The new normal in Jamaica is nudity, coarseness, crassness, lewdness, crudeness, rudeness. You see? And we have become very accepting. You understand? Oh, I didn't know, man. Everything change is inevitable. We have to change. But there is change and then there is change. You understand what I say? Change for betterment, man. Not change and you regress. You see the pre? Me all over the place right now. Me have so much things are busting on my big head like I don't know. So what me I say, the constitutional reforms, these things we have been crying out for these things for donkey years. You understand me I say? The Firearms Act is now in place. We are watching and see how that go, especially with plea bargaining and all of these things. Cause I don't know. Blades and shades, so I go on family, give thanks, man. You see, we appreciate the continued support, you know what I mean? BM on the works. Zane Palmer, blessings every time, you know. Yeah, man. Gunners boss, no compromise. Well, never, brother. Yeah, so let me say. So what you pray now? The new Road Traffic Act comes into effect tomorrow. I haven't read that as yet. Zane, I've seen bits and pieces in the media, but I need to sit down and read it myself. Zane may get round to that. Zane, there has been discussion, pushback, support for a conversation surrounding the new Bail Act, which is in the pipeline. Minister of Constitutional Reform, I don't even know the ministry name, but Marlene Malahou-Fort had stated that the intention of the government is to modify the Bail Act as now exists. And some levels of people arrested for some crimes won't get bail, blah, 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 blah. Many people are saying, yo, Ray, you know anything going on this country. We want change, but we don't want change. That is the next thing, you know. Everybody, this has to change. Okay, so it have to change. How many persons are willing to probably, you know what I mean, put in the work and make some sacrifices for the change? Remember, you know, does this need to, it need for change. Everybody put up them hand. Zane, who in the crowd willing now to make the sacrifices that we'll have to support this change? Everybody under them pockets. So we say we want change, but when it's time to get same change, everybody dumb again and silent. Change sitting there. I'm not even too sure about that. I'm not even knowing, brother. But yeah, we need change, yes, but why? You want to say, and say, and look here, anything good in life is achieved with sacrifice. Tell me something great historically that has been achieved without some people sacrificing something on one part. No thing, you know what the man say? You know that me, my brother say, somebody was in trouble and they needed help, so he did what he had to do. And then say, what did you do? No thing. You understand me? I say, I did so the thing there. You understand? Joe, blessings, my friend. How are you? You see me? But every man want change, but no man really want change. If you understand me, I say, so we want change, but we don't want change. In order for change to take effect, we have to change. You understand? The thing can't change if we remain the same. It can't make no sense. But we live in a country where, the people who speaks well, yeah, people like them. But the people them were really and truly interested to fix certain things. Jamaica is about profiling. We love it. As America say, we love it nice. We love it profiling. You understand what I say? Profiling our thing. You understand what I say? We like certain things. Zine, we don't know why we like it, but we like it. For example, food. We like oxtail. I can't tell you why. There's nothing likable about oxtail. That is just me. We like lobster. There's nothing about lobster that is likable as far as me concerned. But you know why we like oxtail and we like lobster? Because they're expensive and people, oh yeah, it's a status type of thing. That's why we like, you know. Lobster not really nice like that. Oxtail, bony and greasy. Right now, chicken back a lead oxtail. That me I make you know too. But we like it because what? It's a profile thing. You understand what I say? Because it's expensive and because it's expensive, it must good. See, it's just like you have some money, you know. Them not really gonna hold up a school like that, you know. But street smart, them quick. But because them not have no A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H in front of them name, back of them name, or over them name, nobody no look at them, you know. Zine, if you know doctor this and doctor who and doctor this and doctor that, nobody no look at you, you know. But you have some man without the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H before them name and back of them name, we can't get the thing done. But because no letters not did there, you understand? No, them man don't know what them do. Them man no go no good school. Them man no bright. But some of the man them with the ABC named them the educated fools. Them don't have a clue. Them have the certification, but them can't get the thing done. While some man will only have them name where they get on them birth certificate. You give them man their thing and them man they have some ideas where when them man they do it, I say bombat. But we love names because we love profile. You see me? You see pray. You understand what I say? Because I saw the system this set up the thing, you know. You understand? Them things you feel like. You know feel like the man who can't get the thing done, no. You feel like the man where sound like him can't get the thing done because him go to school. You understand what I say? Mr. Davis, it's all like you have the A, B, C, D, E, F name them to you, brother. You understand what I say? No. It's perception is a thing in Jamaica. We love the profile. You understand what I say? We love nice. We love excitement. We love vibes. And the vibes every day. And we love that something there. You understand what I say? We love that. We're not really interested in the people them who are willing to get the thing done. No. Sometimes those people are not the most articulate or eloquent people when they speak. But they know how. You understand what I say? The stick-to-itiveness, the troubleshooting and the problem-solving skills, top-notch. But because them money no letters beside their name, brother. Them money only have their government name. Then nobody. You understand? Them money only name John Brown. But if you have John Brown, ABC, John Brown, and OFDH back of their name, them money come, I save them, we are full. You understand me? So we get tricked out here in a long time, but do not understand. Zine, we love excitement, but yeah. Alright, so we are saying now, so we talk about two new laws. Firearms Act, Road Traffic Act. We are forward tomorrow morning. The Bail Act is being formulated. Zine, there has been discussions afoot now, Zine, to get rid of the monarch, move away from the Queen, and make Jamaica a republic. The opposition has been opposing. Them say them not comfortable with some things, and I don't know. I see the opposition opposing for opposing sake in many instances. Like the only thing I'm going to see the opposition push back against recently is the suggestion by the Justice Minister that the starting point for murder convicts should be 40 years. You understand? Them say, them now go oppose that because it's a good local vibration. You understand what I say? So, I don't know, but say, and thing. I don't know, yeah. So, constitutionally, in terms of the laws, there is slow movement in the right direction. Zane, with the new Firearms Act, with the new Road Act, with the Bail Act that is coming on stream with Jamaica becoming a republic. It's not even that that is there, but how beneficial will that be in the scheme of things? Is a next story for your next time. We'll talk about that down the road. Zane, the Sentencing Act, I don't know the official legal name of that proposed act yet, But me just call it the Sentencing Act for now. So nobody got tell them say I saw me say name. Me not sure exactly. But that is being discussed and apparently it will be placed in front of Parliament for discussions soon. So some things are going on at that part there. Long in coming, some of these things are 20, 30 years late, but I suppose better late than never. You understand? And many of these new acts and laws will only start to bear fruit and show effectiveness 20, 30 years down the road because they are 20, 30 years late. If you get what me I say. Some of these things should have been done from Wappy kill Philip. You know how long that? Uno tell me here Wappy kill Philip. Uno can't tell me that I show you say a long time. So, 30 years late means you got to take years to see some of the result. And the truth is, we have to be honest with ourselves. The situation in Jamaica, socially, economically, did not take 1 or 2 years to reach where it reached. Many of these things have been entrenched for decades. And as such, it will take decades to fix many of these things. Yeah? That is the truth about it. There's no silver bullet for crime. There's nobody in this country, in this world, that can fix Jamaica's crime problem in a year. Because Jamaica's crime problem is too multifaceted, is too long in its existence for it to be fixed in a short period of time. There are social factors, there are economic factors, there are psychological factors, there are also political factors, many factors that has to be treated with in order for the crime situation to be stabilized and contained. So the moment we feel like, say, any Minister of National Security, poor Ores, any Commissioner of Police in any election cycle or cycles can fix the crime problem, we are fooled with self. So the moment we come to that realization and acceptance, the better it is in treating with the situation. This is going to be a long fight. You understand? Unfortunately, there will be more lives that are lost before this thing start get any better. You know them say, sometimes it have to get bad before it get better. It bad already and it worse already, but it have to get worse before it start get better. See? It will take, and the next thing again, no political administration can solve crime. You know who have to solve a crime in Jamaica? Jamaicans. You, me, with uncle, with auntie, with sister, with brother, with cousin, with grandma, with grandaunt, round, so with niece and with nephew them. 63 politicians can't solve crime. It will take the entire country of law-abiding, well-thinking Jamaicans for treat with the crime problem. So make we go and sit down and blame politicians for everything and not take no response. Again, the topic for today is personal responsibility. There's so much time we go back around to that. You know, we are a teacher like that. We can, you know what I mean, blame anything. Personal responsibility. Because watch it pray. Me say this already, and me I go say it again. See? Maroon warrior. Okay. Many of us, not necessarily in this street, but probably some people in that, you know. You don't know some man where do some things. You don't know some man where they are firing a buy some gun where a ship come a yard. Sometime our father, with brother, with cousin, with uncle, with sister involved in it. You understand? With son involved in it run a one part there. Dr. Bird, I never said nobody can fix crime, you know. That's not what I said. See? Me said nobody can fix the crime in the time frame where we think the crime is fixed because it never takes a short period of time there for the crime reach where it there. You understand what I mean? So don't kind of misquote me like. See? But politicians alone can't fix crime, Dr. Bird. See? The people them at TG and Arnott alone can't fix crime. The people them at Cherry Garden and Narbrook alone can't fix crime. The people them down at Iron Shore and Westgate down so can't fix crime alone. The people them down at Tel Aviv and back to alone can't fix crime. The PNP alone can't fix crime. The JLP alone can't fix crime. It will have to be a united, concerted effort for a long time. No, BM. No, I don't think that will happen. Haiti's problems have been... long and short, no. Right. We can probably talk about that in our future, but no. See? So again, like we tend to hear what we want to hear, as I said, you know. So if you are going to say, just quote me on what I said. See? Yeah. I don't say nobody can fix crime. I never said that. So, yeah. Just stay momentum. Right. So yeah, man. So I could continue, you know. So back to personal responsibility, you know. How many of us are willing to show out with friends and with family members, or we know say I buy guns a ship come to Jamaica, or we know say I rent some gun round so, or we know what, no, we not do it. Because our family and friend, but yet we want a better country. We are very selective in the things that we do and how we do it. Good night, Lady Sophia. How are you? It's good to see you. Really appreciate the support. And welcome to... I know you watch the channel, so you say it's the first time in our live. Give thanks. So I appreciate it. You see me? So, and as I said, let me repeat. Because as an educator, I know the importance of reinforcement. Jamaica's crime problem is decades in the making. It took decades for us to reach this point where we are on the 30th of January 2023. And as such, it will take a protracted period of vision, of dedication, of courage, and of firmness to first arrest the crime situation, stabilize the crime situation, contain the crime situation so the crime can reduce. There is no silver bullet for Jamaica's crime problem. Jamaica's crime problem is not one prong. It is multifaceted. There are many different branches that adds to the tree of crime in Jamaica. Corrupt officials, corrupt politicians. You understand? We uncle, we auntie, we niece. In some cases, poverty. Some people say more than you said that teach. More poverty than... But I don't think poverty is an excuse for criminality. I grew up a very poor boy. Don't get me started on that. You understand? Socialization. Zane. And most importantly, what many people now give no credence to is the fact that the fabric of our society has been eroded significantly, and that is the family. Again, the fabric of Jamaica, land we love, land of food and water. The family, which is the glue that keeps any society functioning and together, has been significantly eroded. Hey, Sophia, how are you? It's good to see you. So, in order to treat with that crime situation, we have to go back to understanding the importance of family and the benefits of family. And the values that families instill and that start to transcend back out into society, and it is going to take years. So if you feel like, say, you can solve Jamaica crime problem overnight, then you probably got need to seek political office and try to make it work. You see me? So I am not saying that, and I have always said that, because many people as a teacher think will never get better and they think can't. I have been the one who has said no. As long as there's a will, there's a way, man. But can it happen overnight? Negative. You see me? Father Pahama, I understand that silk, your environment influence your behavior. You understand what I say upon a level? So that's the thing there. Corruption, and I've said this many a times and I'll say it again. The major contributing factor to crime in Jamaica is corruption. How can you bring information to the police when you don't know? Call Crime Stop. See it? Bro, Dr. Bird, big up yourself. I think that's the first time I say about it. Watch this. Every problem in this world has a solution. You understand? Every single problem in this world have a solution. Zane, I understand the concerns, Zane, and they are valid concerns, but there's always a way. And again, nothing at all that has been great, that has been achieved without some form of sacrifice. Nothing. Nothing great has been achieved without brave men willing to sacrifice, and women for the greater good. Nothing. You understand? So if you don't want to go into a police station, you don't have to. There are ways. There's a JDF tip line, there's Crime Stop, there are other ways. You understand? I understand that there are criminal police officers in operation and people have lost their lives trying to treat with the crime situation because of rogue police officers. We get that. But are we going to be a generation that spend all of our life complaining? Or are we going to decide that enough is enough and understand that sacrifices will have to be made if our great-great-grandchildren will live in a Jamaica that is better than the one that we are living in? When we are going to decide that? We will continue point. Look, nobody gives it to politicians more than I do. Well, maybe some people, because as I said, I don't really sit down and set my part on politicians. See? But you know that I am the first to burn out a guy. We don't care who the guy is, whether I'm orange, green, or whatever team him dep on. Zine, but the truth of the matter is that we spend too much time in this country blaming politicians and we not take no personal responsibility. So we go back to the same traffic thing. If the people them they go pay them traffic ticket in the 21 days allotted, stipulated, provided under the law, then everybody wouldn't have to rush go traffic court, go pay a ticket now, and there wouldn't be that chaos. Everybody could then focus on national development and improve them family life and them go make some money. But no, we are very unruly as a people. Zine? And we love excitement, we love crowd, we love noise, and we like to be seen. We spend more time pointing out the wrongs and the issues instead of trying to find solutions, That is the reality that we live in. Whether we want to accept it, yes or no, that is fine. But that is just the truth. That is where it's at. And I may have been a part of that at points. I can put up my hand and say that. But I am at a stage now where I am into solutions other than creating problems. That not solve no problem about it. And as I'm saying, I have spent all my adult life trying to better this country by creating productive members of this society. So when we talk about nationalism and patriotism, we not just say that. We have sacrifice. Because no money in a teaching part or on the other side. Especially as a male. I always say that the females them kind of get cross. But females have them look speaker where we make sure them things govern. But as a youth, you have to take care of your look speak up. Sometimes a thing you could have more than one look speaker too. So the money have to stretch like. Then the youths them are gonna start forward. Then you have your old lady or the old man round so. Then you have your little sister or brother where you go to school. Then say you go want to take out one little car loan and you go start pay rent early before you start paying. It makes no sense financially to be a teacher in Jamaica. But we have done it for over a decade. Yeah, son. And a half. Really. Because we see the importance of playing our part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. That's funny. See? But, look here, man. How long are we going to complain about the problems versus trying to be a part of said solution? Sometimes the solutions are not clear either. But if you decide to become a part of the problem, is one more problem that we're going to take years to fix, bruh. And again, Jamaica as I know it may never be a place that I am happy about in my lifetime. But if my great grandchildren can benefit from Jamaica because of something that I did today, I am very happy to do that. Yeah, so let me say, I am extremely happy to do that. Because I don't live my life for me alone. I live my life. I'm living my life trying to set things so 4 or 5 generations down the road, them members of them big great-grandfather was a man who helped set the thing to make the thing can happen here now. You see it? But we spend most of our days, and that's okay too, that's fine, blaming politicians. When are we going to take some blame? When are we going to take some personal responsibility for Jamaica land with Professor we love? No group of 63 politicians can fix Jamaica. It will take all law-abiding, well-thinking Jamaican citizens, politicians and all included, to even begin to steer Jamaica in the direction that it needs to go. Everything, the days of political tribalism should be behind us. You understand what I say? Or spend one next 100 years of complaining about politicians. Oh, we're going to spend one next 100 years to perpetuate the foolishness about because my mother a PNP, me have to be PNP, and call my father a labor right, me have to be labor right. Many times my father a fool and my mother a fool if it say them things there too. So we are going to perpetuate them crap there. And because my mother a PNP, anything when labor right do, can't good. And because my father a labor right, anything when the JLP do, can't good. And we are perpetuate the same nonsense for generations. Playing the blame game and not taking any responsibilities. Everything happens a politician fault. No. They started many of the follies that are affecting the country, but many of us have taken over from them and even the worse than them. All right, watch it, pre. Many of us in here, so we got dance, go bust blank when scamming tune a play. We download scamming tune and I beat them in our car. Man, forget chop the man, they forget chop this man, they forget chop. And somehow we see them hypocrites out there complain about bolt money when bolt get chop. So now we are saying man forget chop. So just some man forget chop. The cutlass not for chop everybody. We are hypocrites. You, me, the whole of we are hypocrites. I ain't not play no scamming song in my car. I ain't not stream no scamming song. I ain't not download no scamming song. But enough of we are hypocrites. When I was much younger, I was very much into gun songs. As me get older, me start move away from that because me more mature now and I see the thing. And people are going to say, what, the music affect the youth them. May I say it again? As some man are going to vex. And some man say, yo, teach them, interview, the music affect the youths them. So any artist want to hear that and vex is in business. We're not business with the guy. So I can look on it and do that. But some of us can't because, what? Oh, so both get chopped now. So, it chop it. Oh, but what, chopping song now but I keep? Now we same one I've make them song the boss. All the song them boss. Who boss them song there? You boss them song there. Who no boss them song there? Because I don't listen to them song there. You understand me I say? Who boss them? But no, when certain people get chopped, the cutlass put on. We are hypocrites. That will be around here now, is that? I remember once when a particular artist was on trial for something. Initially speaking, I was one of the man that said, yo, free the man. But when we sit down and look on the thing and we realize, say, yo, it was a blasted fool in a boy. But we can't accept that and say we did wrong. But many of us, we're very wrong and we're very strong and we can't change. And we can't say we did wrong. And me also support that, but no, I'm a little bit more mature and I can reflect and say, yo, nah. We are hypocrite Rasta. And the next thing, why am I up on this chopping thing? Let me just chop out this and move on. Many of us were out here and met nice, you see? If we got the opportunity for move bolt money, we then move it too. Someone will tap in nice. Because someone will just make some nice because nice I make. We don't even know how to make nice both, you know. But because nice I make, we make nice. Not for we, who then left $1 million in our account. We are hypocrite both here, you know. You understand me I say? We are that. So me not get carried away with first thing. Me not subject myself to listening to certain things and certain people. So some people send me some, oh teach, listen to that. Listen what? Oh teach, watch that, watch what? Me look like I eagle to you. Sometimes I look, you say someone wanna get black. Now send nothing come give me about watch, man. Me find what I want to watch and go watch it. Because you can subject your viewpoint on me. And I don't try to subject my views. Me share my views, you know. You can't disagree with me, you know. We're good. Not a problem. But don't send nothing to my phone. Like that. Go watch what you watch around someone. Right. Hear me and say. First thing first. The next thing is that as Jamaican, we don't like nobody about you. If you feel as a Jamaican say people like you, you just get checked. Let me tell you that. Them not like we. Them not like you. Them not. First thing, Bob Marley is the most famous Jamaican in our history, man. Usain Bolt. Then shot Bob Marley and then chop Bolt. Them not like nobody. So you feel say yo people like you well, them don't like nobody about you. Nobody is above the law in Jamaica. Nobody is above the law. The man them shut up Bob. The man them chop up Bolt money. Them not like nobody. Which two men has done more for the profile positively on a global stage than Robert Nesta Marley and Usain St. Leo Bolt? Then shut up one and chop up one. Them not like nobody about you. Yeah, me I say. We don't even realize what's going on, you know. We don't even understand what's going on about you. One get shot, one get chopped. Them not like nobody. Next thing, I come go to my bed, you know. I come go to my bed. Because you see, I stay here tonight. If I stay here tonight, you see, me is going to come go to my bed. Because watch her. Watch her, you know. You feel say people like you too much for them want to hurt you. You stand there. Stand there. Bob Marley. And Usain Bolt. Those are the two greatest Jamaicans ever. Shot and chop. I'm gonna stay there. The Bolt situation kind of complex, you know. Because I see a lot of people are yap. A lot of the information surrounding that not even reach road pan a little left yet. See, when you realize every day thing take a little twist and some man who used to make some nice and talk loud after you step back and I say, But say, then I never that them did say first. Or not too jumpy. Wait for the facts. You understand? There was an article said Bolt fired Norman Peart. Well, Peart said it was amicable. But from me see the article there, me I said then hold on, that does sound right. Here we are. I now accuse Peart of nothing, you know. But Peart was Usain Bolt's manager from him was a child until I think December last year when he was fired. There's no way that Jean and Pantan alone was working here. Who was she working with? We don't know yet. Sometimes, it's the people them closest to you. And sometimes, the people them closest to you can do the most harm because them can reach you. You understand? And sometimes it's the people them that you're most trusting of. Most times, let me get that right. Most times are the people them when you trust. Hurt you first. You see? Life set away. May I go and watch it and see. As I know, yeah, Marcus, but Bob and Usain more popular globally than Marcus, though Skelly. But fine. Marcus will then come after them 2 Monday. But you're right. Pan a level. You see? Cool Shade TV, what go on? You see me? FSC dropped the ball. And first thing first. I see a comment earlier say the labor right them do things with ball. The money disappeared between 2012 and 2017. That is when most of the money disappeared. We have had more than one political administration in that period. Yeah? So, and as I say, this thing has become more political than trying to get back people money. It is not political football. I want to know me hate politics like that, you know. And get dark when them guys come out, you know. See? As in, I appreciate politics for the chess game that it is and the maneuverings and them something there. But the politics of politics get me cross. You understand? Because very few politicians, if any, actually have the people's interest at heart. I don't think they're all bad politicians, you know. I know people will disagree. But we don't live in a world where everybody is bad and everybody is good. So by that context, all politicians can be bad. But we're not really two big politicians. You understand what I'm saying? And we have to be fair. Zane? So let's be fair. There have been mention of the FBI joining the investigation. I don't know that the FBI has actually become a part of said investigation. I can't verify or validate that, so I don't know. See? But we are watching and see. I wasn't too appreciative of how the whole search thing of Miss Panton's apartment was done, where it was a media event and cameras here, there, and every, like, I don't like that. You understand what I'm saying? But we don't know. Set away. But Usain Bolt has done for this country what probably, with the exception of Bob Marley, nobody has ever come close to doing. And see it there. We don't like we own. We don't like we own. This man is a national treasure. First, if a man tell us about thief bolt money, 1 year as. A week in years thief which bolt money boy, I'm from you, sir. 6 weeks down the road, he is still a ring. You talk to him on the side, then can't hear nothing. You understand? We don't love our own, man. You see me? Oh, we will fix a country if we don't love, we want it about it. See? The SSL situation should never have happened. We have FinSac, we have Olint, we have Cash Plus, we have so many instances in history. Jamaica's history is replete with instances of investors getting the wrong end of the stick, the shitty end of the stick, so to speak. But yet still we come back round here, so. FSC has on more than one occasion stated that SSL is a troubled company. They are non-compliant with many things, but yet they were still allowed to operate. Me hear the finance minister say there was a FSC report sent to the ministry, must have went 2020, but it was never brought to his attention. That is a dereliction of duty from Mr. Clark. As Minister of Finance, the Financial Services Commission ought not to do an investigation, submit a report, and it is not perused, even not directly by the Minister of Finance, but by his team. So, the finance minister have to take some responsibility for that. See? However, that said, this is, if it is handled the right way, is a watershed moment in Jamaica's history. It's a watershed moment in Jamaica's history. And it is a defining moment in the legacy of the current Minister of Finance. He now has the opportunity to wipe the slate clean, reform the financial sector. But will he make use of that opportunity? Will he now clean house, fix what he fix, and get the thing on the straight and narrow? Time will tell. If so, history will be very kind to him. But failing to do so, with the perfect storm, he would have failed again. because them shouldn't know about the FSC report. Chaos is a ladder. And this is an opportunity for the Ministry of Finance to use this chaos created by SSL as a ladder to move Jamaica's financial sector in the right direction. So let's see. Interesting times ahead. Very interesting times ahead. So them find 20 had more guns around one part, around one place. Down a Moby, I think a seaboard will have done the name. I think them find some gun around the last year to and them something. I mean, know people I said, but teach them. Why them never stake? I don't know what the operation was like. I don't know what them do prior, during, or after. Them find the guns. Zane, we just know so them find the guns. Guns that were shipped to Jamaica from America by Jamaicans or Jamaican for kill them own Jamaican brothers and sisters. When it gonna stop? Citizens' responsibility. The government has the responsibility to ensure that our ports of entries are so advanced, are so watertight that these shipments cannot come through. I mean, it's good that that shipment was intercepted, but you can ask yourself, how many said shipments have slipped through? How many said shipments will slip through in the future? So it is good that these 20 guns and ammunition were seized, intercepted. However, when are we going to reach a stage where our formal ports of entries are so modern, are so well equipped, are so well monitored that these guns cannot come through? One. Secondly, the last time I heard the number, I think it was in the region of what? 200, I don't want to tell a lie upon nobody, you know. Between 140 to 200 unofficial points of entries in the island. Many guns come through a minute. Somebody give me the correct numbers. I mean, no people in here know it. I mean, I remember, I don't want to give no wrong information. I think it's 200 and it was about 140, 150. I mean, I remember. I soon pick up that. Right. So the formal points of entries need to be treated with alacrity, with creativity, with technology, understanding that it is through these ports that the blood of many Jamaicans continue to flow. Yeah? The informal points of entries now, many of them, Zane. Yeah, but Dr. Bird, let's be fair. The United States have one of the most powerful fleet in terms of Coast Guard, and illegal immigrants still reach America on a daily basis. You understand what I say? So the Coast Guard needs to wake up, true, but context is important. I mean, we also Jamaica, America is way bigger than Jamaica, which is fair. Zane, but America has way more resources than Jamaica as well. Zane, and it's not an excuse, it's just context. So, the Coast Guard, the fleet needs vast improvement. The skill set needs vast improvement in terms of using the technology and understanding that we operate in a modern space using the technology that is available, that are available. So we need to fix the formal point of entries And we need to take significant steps in monitoring our informal ports. So now, how are we supposed to have proper checks and balances with the BOJ taking over the FSC going forward? Good question. I don't know how the framework will be and the structure of it, so I cannot speak to that. Fair question, but I don't have the information for answer that question. Zane? Yeah, man, but good question. I cannot speak to that from where I sit now, being in a position without the information. So exactly how it will work. But then the BOJ is an entity of checks and balances as well, ain't it? So, but I don't know. So let me leave it there. If and when the information becomes available and I'm able to speak about it from an informed position, then I will be happy to do so. But very good question. Very good question. See? So the government, on one hand, have a lot to do in treating with our ports, formal and informal. See? However, us as Jamaicans, who leave this country normally singing the tune that we are seek a better life for ourselves and our family. But when that better life comes, many Jamaicans are now using said money to purchase and fund the purchase of guns and ammunition to ship to Jamaica to kill their Jamaican brothers and sisters. Me hear all type of things. Me hear America this and America that. Again, as far as I know, reshipping, the receiving country, the onus is on them to check what enters their country. The country of origin, where the shipment leave from, the onus is not on them as much as it is on the receiving country for treated who are coming at them country. But again, we blame everybody except take some responsibility. Personal responsibility. Again, we go back to the theme of the lesson. The government has to take some responsibility for the proliferation of guns in this country, because for years, our ports have been open to Ishi and the old lady, and the level of corruption and improprieties and irregularities that occurs at our formal ports of entry, then what you expect to happen to the informal points of entry? So government. But people, this is not a United States of America problem. This is a Jamaica problem. It is not the United States of America that is creating the problem. It is Jamaicans in the United States that are creating the problem. But we find everybody else to blame. Oh, my voice so nice when I come here, sir. Yeah, man. Right, yes, sir. Yeah, but say, all right. We find everybody else to blame except with brothers and with uncles and with father and with granduncle and sometimes with grandfather and with sister and with auntie and with niece and with nephews. Then when in America, we are buy guns and a ship come here. But it is an America problem and it's a government problem. What happened to your friends and family where ship guns come here? When we are going to shoot out with friends and with family, we are help stain this country with blood day in, day out. But America fault. And the government fault. But we know so we cousin round so, and we uncle from round so, a ship gun come here, but America fault and the government fault. We are hypocrite. And hypocrisy a kill we, and it will continue to kill we, because we are a bunch of hypocrites. We blame everybody except take responsibility. We are not a responsibility-taking people. We are the most blameless people in this world. The man them where they are foreign, we are buy a gun come, brother. We no come build 2 factories, no man. We no come create some business and some jobs in the family. But every man want to be done. Every man want to be done. Every man a fight for turf. Because they want to get the title for the turf. Oh, when you win the turf, oh, you're going to go up on the turf title. When you kill my brother, I mean when you kill my brother, you think your brother safe? When you kill my father, you think say your father or your son safe? I saw the thing again, brother. Tit for tat, you know. And many people are foreign. Them know what go on. But I'm a friend, I'm a family. You understand me? I said, them a run off the ground. Our turf that. We are hypocrite. But America problem, America fault. Because America buy guns and come here. And the government fault. In many regards, yes. But one to the people when you buy the gun them and come here. Yeah, man, say, man. I don't stay there. When are we going to reach a stage where we start chubo them man there? Because the next person that one of them gun they kill can be you. You can't come. So you're there fine with them, you know. So, oh, be safe way. You're not come here. You're not nobody here. When you come here, one of them same gun there where you know so that man there ship. And I must him shoot, you know. But him send it come here and it end up in a some man and them don't even know you from nowhere, brother, and your skin get burned about you. And you couldn't do something about your own skin, but no. Your skin your teeth. I can't hear you. One of them gun they kill, but no. I can't your mother. Skilly them and I say the government have responsibility to brother and people. They wouldn't listen and want to yo. And that's one of the reasons I kind of not bother with the streaming more time. Because coming here so come talk more time, it even make no sense neither too. That is the next thing. Because then I talk to people who know better most of the time too. You see? So that's a part of the reason why more time I not even feel that me need for stream, to be honest with you. Sometimes I'm just exhausted, but sometimes I can find local time and all a vibe. You understand? And then we live in a society now where if you not tell a man what you want to hear, it don't make no sense neither. I mean, I'm going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you how the thing is. Some more time I don't even bother. Tell you the truth. Feel like waste of time. See, and it's just that I know, say, you know, some people appreciate the reasoning, and especially when they call in streams and them something. Yeah. This country, you see, I love this country very much, you know. But I hate many things where I go on about, yeah. See, from the political landscape to the social landscape to the economic landscape, security, it's crazy. But as me I say, personal responsibility is critical. Family. Are we say family? Now we say that. Are we say family? Now we say family. But where the family them dead? I mean, you still have many families where I will think, but the places them really need the family values, them not have it in it, brother. You understand? Children having children. You understand? Children raising children, children raising themselves. You see? Be a yes man. Nobody if say your brother, you know, say sky, a blue sky, you know, a sky, then a green and a G. Too much yes man family. From the dance say, yeah, the sky green. Yo, I green the sky, yo. I wouldn't get that color green from that sky a green bad. Brother, the sky blue. What you mean? We don't know, yes, we don't know nobody where I got stand up with that thing, brother. You see me, that be a yes man about that. You understand me I say? And we want justice, but we want conditional justice. We want the people that we want to like for face the full brunt of the law. But if you rate a man or you like that brother there for something or the empress for some reason, oh, yo, the system of fight the youth, them, you know. But make a next man do the same thing. Crucify him. Give us Barabbas. You understand what I say? That's the thing there. You see it? We are hypocrite still. That's how I sure. If me sure one thing, Jamaicans, you and me, we are hypocrite. You understand? Yeah, man. Crucify him, man, and give us Barabbas, man. You understand? Because you don't like the person, but if it's somebody where you like, that the system of fight, get the youths to fight themselves enough time, but we don't accept that neither. Yeah, man, but the system of fight the youths, and enough time the youths are fight. Why the man them I start make money and start buy a gun? You not ask yourself that. Oh, me grew up in a poverty. See, and the moment me start make some money, me start buy some gun, brother. Where that come from? That's something that come from. Like, where we get this affinity and this love for guns from, brother? Me not understand. Man bout you love them gun more than woman, Rasta. Some man love them gun more than woman. And some man use all the gun them and kill the woman them. You have some criminal woman too still where anything reach them forget it still, you know, cause most crimes in this country are woman they somewhere in it, you know. You understand? Them forget burn. You see it? But say we good woman them, nice woman them. The man them love them gun more than a woman them, brother. I don't know. I'm prisoner joke to enough of a man there. Right now, a vacation, the man then up and floss and das. Yeah, so let me answer. So that's our next thing. Yo, the things that are we, you know, brother. Everywhere you turn, Makajuk, recently, if you notice what I go on to, you see, because sometimes something just pass over. Many of the recent each drug bust you hear say this is the biggest drug bust in the history of Jamaica. Then the next one, this is the biggest drugs bust in the history of Jamaica. Then this is the biggest drugs bust. Do you realize that each time the volume of drugs moving through Jamaica is increasing exponentially? Zin, I have internal and external players jostling and moving these drugs, and the spin-off by guns and the gun for drugs trade and the meat for gun trade and one whole host of thing. One snowball of decay and sort of thing. I don't even know, yeah. Marlon, a lot of, as me say, we are still treating with the remnants of the 80s and the ideological war that existed, the civil war that resulted from same. Those embers are still here, smoldering. In some places, them still a burn, but they are mostly smoldering. But I have said, and whilst I don't have documented evidence to substantiate this observation, my view is that political influence is nowhere close to what it was in the 70s, 80s, and in some instances the 90s. Many of the men now who are run some era, no politician can't talk to them. Enough of them money, a politician have to go to them instead of them go to politician, because they don't depend on the financial contributions from in some cases politicians are depending on their financial contribution because they would have exploited the guns for drugs trade and in recent times lottery scamming, and they have amassed significant wealth and them don't need nobody, and them a run them thing on them own. But now, say you know, have politicians are probably still involved in a crap, you know. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, the thing move on from politicians longer than you think. You understand what I say? The man them will run them thing now. Them don't need no politician for no reason at all. Them have way more money than the politicians them. And by extension, them have way more influence over the youths them than the politicians them. A simple matter. That's not hard for work out, you know. But it is easy and it is traditional for us to blame politicians. Right? Because of them start the foolishness. Mainly Manly and Siaga, because then some people will get upset again, but we're not business. A lot of the foolishness start running at the part there. You understand what I say? But people don't like when you call them man the name, because then God and not my God. You understand? No man and not my God. Zine? So yes, but them youths here, are them a finance them thing, are them a governor of them thing, them not take talk from no politician. Best believe that. Zine? So many of us, we brain stuck because we have been programmed. We have been programmed to say politicians this and politicians that. Fear. But many of them youths are, do the maths. If you know some of them, ask them. Them are no politician and no friend. You understand what I say? So it was started by some political figures that will love around here. These are the greatest move. You understand what I say? Look how much people dead in the 80s in them political warfare there, and then sitting there and we still attack crap on people. Move up. Both of you. The orange man, the man, move. You understand? Nobody come tell me say that man did start and everybody did involve. Wanna move. You see? So enough of the youth them now, a lot of scamming and drugs and them something there. I saw them and them thing there now. No politician can't talk to them. Them politician poor compared to them man. Them man they rich. You understand? Them man they smoke money. No, look on the thing for what it is and call a spade and stop going like you don't know what going on. You don't know what going on, you know? But it is easy for say politicians. Them forget beat me, you know, get me wrong, you know. But some of them are small fries and I think, you know, man. Some of them can't talk to nobody. Them boy business, them thing, you know, them small. But that is the unfortunate reality where we are faced. You understand what I say? So, there's nobody to control some of them money. Zine, only them own thought process can control them. You understand what I say? That's the thing there. Some cruel youths. Zine, where more time they don't even know them a fight. I tell you, so there have been men convicted of multiple murders. And when them ask them, then when your father, I'm a boss, you know, so I'm not even sure, I'm not even know. Them don't know. Most of them a fight a next man war. And if them war, them a fight a next man war. And they even know why them a fight the war for. Them just a fight because them get drawn into the thing. Whether money or them just love the badness and them get drawn into the thing. See, enough of the youth them a spend them life. I look back at them. Instead of spend some money and I live some life. Within a level. No, them get caught up in the fast life. And them can't sleep good at night, brother. Man, I try kill them police, I try kill them friend, I try kill them I try kill themselves. Just killing, brother. You answer me, I say, what sense it make to make some money? Fingernail them one cut. Zine, and you can't enjoy the money. What kind of money that? Funny money? Joke money? You have to hide and spend the money. You understand? You can't go now without 30 man back here. You all want to go up and a little move, go link a little speaker and a 30 man that for the back. I not depend on something there, brother. You understand? I alone go up on the ends. You see me? I don't need no friends. But I saw the man them and live them life, bro. What kind of life is that? They have man a fire now, if them put their foot on ground at Jamaica, them dead. They have man a fire now, if them put their foot out of their house, them dead. Jamaicans. What kind of life that? So both yard and abroad, the war is on, and the war fight on two fronts in a family. Because no for the man them care the foolishness go fine with them, you know. People, here we go on. I'm back. Zane? Thing rough more time. I'm not complain because the work is the work, and it's because the work is there while we're tired. So we give thanks to that. But enough of the times we just frass out. Zane, like all this week, me have 3 interviews. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And if certain opportunity come on a Saturday, me go take it too because it's work me working. And then dance all Thursday. By the time me if you come in Thursday night, Friday morning, you understand? Up again, Zane, get me ready for school and can't go to school, and then do what me I do again. Night come. You understand me? I say just it and I needed a break. Like I've been taking breaks, but trust me, like fatigue is a thing. I'm tired sometimes, believe me. You understand me? I say editing dancehall Thursday is a nightmare because it is not how it started. Concert vibes, I'm gonna carry rhythm and copyright and so there's a next story for the next time. So that annoying too, but we do what we do. You understand? The news every day if you edit, that take about a long time. Then research interviews, then editing. Right now I'm gonna start edit the interview for premiere tomorrow yet. So I have to go start do that tonight and finish it sometime tomorrow. Feel ready for tomorrow night. Yeah, so that is how the thing go. Plus everything else that I do. You understand? So some people feel like me get lazy, or some man say, yo, teacher get rich. No, not yet. We still are work on it. You understand? But it's a lot sometimes. And if me not explain it, people not understand. You know, sometimes you just talk to your family and thing. Crap. So we're there. Friday night is still my preferred streaming time, and I'll definitely try to honor that. I enjoyed this, Zane. The long time when I do no calling, because I know enough I don't want to cuss some people too. Probably cuss me too, you understand? Don't mean no trouble nobody. You know what I think. But peeps, we're there. We're there. We give thanks. Jamaica rough. I wouldn't tell you otherwise. Rough. Last year over 1,400 murders, and I'm almost sure, I don't know the number off the top of my head, but I'm almost sure if we don't reach 100 yet, we're very close to 100 for the start of since the start of the year. You understand what I say? So, it thing set away, family. You see? A thing set away. People still out there kill people for dead left land and anything. People still out there I kill 80-year-old woman. I kill 80-year-old man. Children. I don't know. Peace. Big up on yourself. I know I work tomorrow I work. Big up to the people that are checking in tonight. I appreciate the ones, you know, in our real life. You understand what I say? I love you. You understand? I've been missing for a minute, but we're not gone now. We just do the work. See, I know some people that say, yo, believe it too. Here, teach vice man in channel. On a wicked someone. Then I made the whole I interview them. You know, wicked man. But I know what I mean, some videos and the news thing and thing. But look, with growth come changes. You understand? And we work hard so we can have options to make changes. You understand? Abigail, if you ever hear me say Abigail or what, Abigail is doing a wonderful job. I mean, I do the editing and stuff, but she have creative responsibility for the news. She do the research, the script, she do a recording, send me the files, me edit them. You understand? When I realize, when I see a lot of video clips too, I have an ex-member of the team who do that. You understand? Right now it's in and around Kingston. I hope to build out. I decide to not set certain things, but I just do it when I see it. But we hope to have a representative in each parish where governor of them parish that when things go on, we get some footage and, you know, them people, they get them paid. Those are the goals that I have. You understand? The team continue to build and we build something meaningful and lasting. You understand what I say? So it takes a lot sometimes to keep everything going. I still do editing for reasons where important, especially with the interviews, and because sometimes some things that are said in the interviews just can't go a road. Because when I try to sensationalize nothing in addition to hype, and enough time the man them say some things where me know that that not for go road and me have to keep reins of that too. You understand? With dancehall Thursday, probably time to come, we probably have to go farm out, but it's rough. But we just a build, we just a work. We don't know where I come from. You understand? One Note 4 and one Samsung tablet. We don't know and where we have reached now, you know what I mean? People like Uno make them things are possible. See, so this is our family time. You understand? I sit down and rap with the ones them. And the stream too is a part of me appreciating what you guys have done for me. Zane. So, we know it's important. So, nobody feel like, say, teach, rich, and switch. Okay, James Bond. And the rest of man, them Richie. I couldn't call on the name. Cause, yeah. But them man, they know to still. It just works. And we just take our time and add things and add people to the team as we go along. And, you know what I mean? As we say, build something meaningful. You understand? And I employ some people as we go along. Right now, there are 4 team members. Zane, Abby read the news. I know Scotty at the G. You understand? Scotty go for an half interview with them. And my brother, Zane. And then the other person who does the video clips, the nice video clips. So yesterday we use as cutaway and them something. So, you know the thing, we do the thing the right way, the bright way. You understand? When I also the thing, we're in the hype, we're in the sensationalization, we're in the gossip, we're in the sus. Zane, the news not even get the numbers that it need to get, but we still do it because we know one day it's going to reach a stage where them not have a choice but for watch or for listen. You understand what I say? And things. So we just go and do the work and make the thing work. See, instead of not see me a 1 week for stream, I'm tired. You understand what I say? I remember I have a 2-year-old in the house as well and everything. You see me I say? So that's how the thing set up. We try and make it work. You understand? So big up to the ones that were there from at all the time. See, we never leave, even when teach, not forward on the stream for a minute time. We not do no videos. We have my voice here. We're not going nowhere. It's just that with growth comes change. You understand? But we're not going nowhere. Sometimes I go jump on somebody news video them too and them something there and because I know the ladies, them love my voice. You understand what I say? I know the girls, them love my voice. I don't forget that. But peace, but I'm serious. Big up on yourself. I know I have work tomorrow. See, and hopefully Friday night we'll be here again, all in a vibe. And I beat some people. And I share our views. See, always feel free to disagree. That is not a problem. We do that in a very civil manner around here. You understand what I say? And we agree to disagree and them something there. You see? So peace. Big up on yourself. Enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest. I know I work tomorrow. You understand? Enjoy the rest of your week. You know, tomorrow premiere. See, as I said, I need to start edit the interview there for tomorrow night. And thing. But you know the work. The work is the work. We're not complaining. We have been blessed. We give thanks. You understand what I say? And the kindest person that you will ever meet is hard work. You see me I say? Need a minute of your limited time, sir. Teach them. All right, Father Richard. That's the word. Peeps. Walk good. Step with Jah. Safe travel upon the gravel. I'm out.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of the Teach Dem Radio Show. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until the next episode, check out the Teach Dem YouTube channel for more good things from the yard. Also, we'd appreciate a rating for this episode. Until next time, walk good, my friends.